Hello, hello. So, something a little different today. We had a fun event with the hard puzzle where I was playing it, and then midnight happened, and then it swapped puzzles on me. And I wanted to finish out the puzzle that I had started, and I didn't have the access to that puzzle in the web version anymore. New York Times Pips is a web-based game, and they only show you the one. Um, However, I had the image of it that I had been playing since I was recording, so I then pulled that up, screenshotted it, and played it in Microsoft Paint. If you want to see the original puzzle and then the next puzzle that I ended up finishing out on that video, it should be linked in the description. If you want to watch this one, then I hope you enjoy. Because I was playing it in Microsoft Paint, the capture tool, OBS, does not capture the mouse, so I'm going to be watching along and indicating what I'm talking about for the stuff where I was mousing over different cells on the game, and that doesn't show up at all. Uh, okay, we're going to transition there and then press play. Enjoy. What? 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 Okay. Why did the game capture start to see this when I moused over it? I have questions. Further question. You should see what's preview scene. It's doing the ridiculous mouse movement, and oh, you can't even see my mouse moving. Alright, can you see if I moved a tile? I'm gonna do an incorrect one first. Alright. If I... This might be too painful to play. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, if I put... This is so stupid. Remove background shows the outline a little better. It's gonna be too large, I wanna say. Alright. All of y'all. All of y'all. Shrink down just a wee tiny bit. Just a wee tiny bit. Well, the trick is I can't actually place any of these right now, but we were going to be looking for what I had a lot of to work with. And you can see the changes that I'm making. I don't know if you can see them in motion. But there's 1, 2, 3 5s, so we couldn't do 5s here. Same. We have 4 6s, but if we use them all, I suspect we're going to run into problems getting high enough. That's just a guess. 4s, we don't have a double. 3s, we don't have enough. 2s, we don't have a double. 1s. Certainly looks like the thing we have the most of to spare. So let's do an initial guess here. If this if this is all 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining. 2 of them are going to be here, 1 of them is going to be sticking in there, and then 1 into the equals that isn't in here. Paired with a 0, a 2, a 3 with a mouse on it. There aren't a lot of 3s in play. There are more 0s in play, but 2 of them get used up here, so maybe not as much as I think total. In fact, if we're using up all the 1s... Ooh! If we used up all the 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remaining, we're not using up all the 1s. If we used up all the 1s, we couldn't make a 3. 3 requires at least 1, 1, a 2, 1, 3 ones, or 0, 0, 3. Nope, I'm just wrong. It could be a 0, 0, 3. Let's continue on the assumption that we are going to be able to work this with ones. This is really going to punish us for wrong moves. Oh, but it might make for fun swapping around. Would have been wise to save this so that I had the tiles to draw from, but we'll trust in the power of Control Z. 1, 0, 1, 2. Hang on. Am I terrible at counting? No, 1, 4. That's the other one. Okay. The other one. 1, 0, 1, 2. 1, 0 doesn't work there, obviously. 1, 2 could if there's a 5, 0. Is there a 5, 0? No, but there's a 3, 0. So I'm going to leave the 1, 4 for use down here, hypothetically. And let's do the 1, 0 and 1, 2. We have fewer 2s running around the place than 0s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 2 are spoken for. So in terms of where we know, I guess we have 4 yet to place of both. I don't particularly care which. What are we going to stick off the 5 into here? It's either going to be a 5 or a 4. If it's a 4 and a 1, 4, I guess that's possible too. Don't have a 1, 5. If we use up the 5, 4, then we can't place it in the 8, which is metagaming a bit. Let's go ahead and say that having a 5 in the pink is going to help us get enough variety to survive. Real quick, in the other video I had mentioned that of the available dominoes that I have, there's a few that could satisfy the greater than 9, and one more that can satisfy the greater than 8, so from a metagaming perspective, the only domino that I have that sums to 9 is likely to go here, because the ones that sum to 10 go over here, and the designers like being specific so that you can't just like swap the 2 dominoes to end your puzzle. But, you know, metagaming I try not to rely on first. I think it ended up being true, but I don't remember. Okay, back to the video. Having to place 6 different things. We're really far into guesswork here. We might need to restart the whole thing, which... Oh, my OBS is a cloud of nonsense, but you can still see. It's one thing to have the midnight clock flip this over midstream. It's another thing to have it be a hard one on top of it. Oh, it's an umbrella. It's an umbrella with 5 raindrops coming down. These delightful dorks. Okay. Let's see. 1, 0. Yeah, I could see that. 0, 3's not available. 0, 0 wouldn't be anymore. 0, 2 does work, so 0, 4 also works. So yeah, 1, 0 seems safe enough. Guesswork. 1 something. If it was a 2, we do still have other 2s. Oh, 1, 2, 2, 0 no longer works. 1, 2, 2, 3 no longer works. 1, 2, 2, 4 would work. with the choices that we've currently made. 1, 2, 2, 4, and a 0, 2 there, hypothetically. Okay, let's just continue to see. If this works, this is going to be the most vibes-based solution that I've ever stumbled into. I've had to brute force one or two. Yeah, we can't pull off a 0, 6, so at this point the 0, 2 would be forced, which seems fine, as long as we didn't need it somewhere else. Alright. We have requirements up here. Do we still have a 4 in play? Yeah, 2 or 3 choices. 4 choices. Greater than 9, 2 choices. Greater than 8, 3 choices. Still my favorite one available. A double. That would be the double 0. Under this solution, that would be forced to be the double 0. That's interesting. That might tell us that we have... Or no, it could be the double 6. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. Less than 3 could be lots of things. Okay. Yeah, as long as we keep the double 6 free, then I think we're reasonably possible still. Can't get a 2 into here. Could get... I think this is going to just have to be the 0, 3. This also fits the 0, 0, but then this would have to be a 3. Can't do a 3, 0. Can't do a 3, 2 because the only remaining 5 doesn't pair to a 0. So 0, 3 gives us more choices than 0, 0 in that same position. Orientation not mattering. Classy. Very, very well aligned. Alright, that gives us a 0 something, and there is going to be... yeah, we can't use the 0, 3 though. 0, 4 would require a 3, 0, which doesn't work anymore. So, no, this won't do. What do we free back up? We might need the 1, 2 to be our thing that sums to 3. That summing to 3, a 0, 4, and a 3, 0, say. That would require the 1, 4 to go here instead, or maybe a 1, 0. If it was the 1, 4, this being a 4, can't be a 4, 2 with this. Tricky. This is what we get for guessing. Let's see. Alright, so hypothetically, right, we could move this over. Colors are going to get real messed up if we do that too much. How far would we need to back up to pull? Well, at least it's the right things. Hypothetically. Ooh, now you get to hear the boiler in the background. It'd be nice to see how that audio comes through, how well it matches up with the audio artifact is what I've been calling it, but maybe it's just a sound. I like that. See-through purple a little bit. This would be a 0. Can't be a 2 because there's no 5, 0 anywhere. Can't be a 1. Can't be a... Could be a 0, 3 or a 0, 4. Yeah, there's ambiguity there because we need to use both. I'm fine with that. It makes it a little less likely from a metagaming standpoint, but it could happen. They sometimes allow a close paired ambiguity like that, even in the hard puzzles. You need to remember that sums to 0. It's fine. that would work. Now what can we put? 0, 1? Hypothetically, no, actually, with the 1 placement. Oh. Yeah, with the 1 placement we have, we need to use both 1s up. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, and 1, 4 will actually work. 1, 4 would be the other choice there. Dunk. But let's try this out. See what it's like. Oh, that didn't work. It's fine. What did I just say? 0, 2, and 1, 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay. There's some odd choices for the AI trying to pick out what's background and not, but it's cute. This gives us 6 different things. I believe all the totals are still correct. And only 5 raindrops to fill. With these guesses, is it possible to fill them? We only have 1 double left. 6, 6, like we said. That would mean this is the only greater than 9. The other domino that sums to 10. And this would be the only greater than 8, the domino that sums to 9. Metagaming pays off. Hypothetically. I'm not looking ahead. Yep, that'll do. Okay, cool. For being something that I stubbornly played even after the day expired. Wow, that didn't work. I'm really doing a the way I like to play version of the game. Very vibes-based, not very, like, solutions we can prove or incrementally establish. But, you know, we got there, and I don't know the record time, 17 minutes minus whatever it took to get the OBS to play, so it's not the longest we've spent on a hard puzzle. Thanks for playing along. Hopefully this was a fun diversion that I will get to link from the moment that the game cut over on the puzzle that wasn't done in Microsoft Paint. Yeah, I will enjoy linking those videos, and for anyone who has followed along from there, hi! Go watch the rest of the other Do what you like. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I am definitely. Thanks for playing. See you later. Bye.